And Jack, I got your message. Yeah, will do. Everything okay? Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. And now News Chopper 4 Alpha en route to the Coliseum. We're currently over Huntington Park. Again, we're just flying around Southern California here, LA and Orange counties, looking for the venues that are lit up in blue in honor of the healthcare workers that are at the front lines of the coronavirus pandemic. We already stopped by Angel Stadium as well as Knott's Berry Farm. Took a quick peek at a car accident on the way over here, and now we're going to be arriving over the LA Coliseum as well as the Bank of California Stadium where the LAFC soccer team plays. The forum should be lit up as well, and we will head there in a little bit. Assignment desk, Bank of California Stadium. Have not yet. It should be just to the north though, but I don't know that it's lit up. So I'll get you the Bank of California Stadium, and then we'll look at the Coliseum. And again, we're arriving here at the Bank of California Stadium, located in the Exposition Park area, right off the 110 freeway and Exposition Park Drive. It is where the LAFC soccer team plays. It's really the newest stadium that we have. That is, of course, until the SoFi Stadium opens up later this year. But you see it here lit up in blue. And just real quickly, I'm going to say a few words in Spanish for our viewers from our sister station, Telemundo. Is it real? Oh. Buenas noches desde el helicóptero. Yo soy Eliana Moreno, junto con mi piloto Saro Garabetian, sobre el área de Exposition Park en el sur de Los Ángeles, sobre el estadio de Banco de California. Este es el estadio donde juega el equipo de fútbol de la ciudad de Los Ángeles. Como pueden ver, está cubierto en luces azules, y esto es para honorar a los hombres y mujeres que están combatiendo la crisis de coronavirus que ha afectado a todo el mundo. Hay varios estadios y otros lugares aquí en el sur de California, en Orange County y en el condado de Los Ángeles, que están cubiertos de luces azules para honorar a esos doctores y enfermeros y enfermeras y doctoras que están tratando de disculpen, que están tratando de combatir el coronavirus. Can we get the Coliseum real quick? Yeah, okay. Y en un momento vamos a ver oh, this guy. Aquí está el Coliseo. Disculpen, estoy buscando la luz azul porque supuestamente también debe tener una luz azul, pero al momento no la veo. Voy a fijarme acá. I'm gonna check this sign over here real quick. Sorry. It's supposed to be lit up in blue, but I'm not seeing it. Yeah. Bueno, aquí está el Coliseo y supuestamente también debe tener una luz azul, pero al momento no la veo. Pero lo que podemos hacer es, podemos ir y buscar a, a otros estadios y otros lugares mientras prenden la luz, pero porque al momento no se ve que esté prendida. De la misma manera que la luz está prendida para el Banco de California, para el estadio del equipo de fútbol. Y si me permiten, voy a decir unas palabras en inglés por un momento. Go. And back with you guys here in English. We're actually over the Coliseum now. We just looked at the Bank of California Stadium, but we actually don't see the lights yet for the Coliseum. We were told that it would also be lit up in blue, and usually when they do light it up, it's on this side, and it looks like perhaps we got here a little too early, and it's not lit up just yet, but you do see the flame. So we do have the Olympic flame going here, just on top of the Coliseum sign. So you see the flame there. Usually that is not lit up, so perhaps that is what they are doing to be part of this Light the Blue campaign, or Light It Blue campaign rather, to honor our healthcare workers. Or it could be that we just got here a little too early. So what we're going to do is we're going to scoot to our south. We're going to go look at the Forum. And I believe the lights are lit up over there because we can see it even from a distance. And then we'll circle back and we'll come back to the Coliseum to see if they turn on the lights in just a few. Hey, Desk from Alpha. We took a look at the Coliseum. It does not have any blue lights, but maybe we got here too early, so we'll check again on the way back. We're heading to the Forum next. Yeah, if we can. Can we do the Forum and then LAX? Yeah, okay, great. And here is the Forum, formerly known as the Great Western Forum. The Lakers used to play here before they moved over to Staples Center, and it was actually recently bought by the owner of the Clippers. And of course, there's really no events going on at the Forum right now, simply because of the stay-at-home order and the safer-at-home order. So for that reason, really all activity at the Forum has ceased for the last few weeks. But they are participating in the Light It Blue campaign nonetheless. The blue lights going all the way around the building. And in a moment too, I'm going to show you SoFi Stadium, which is the new football stadium that is still in the works. I'm looking over there to see how much progress they've made since I last saw it about a week ago. And it still looks like they are on track to open up on time. So I'll show you that here in just a moment as we continue our circle around the Forum. Assignment desk, here's the form. Yeah, we think we could get to LAX right now, so we're asking for permission. And here's that look at SoFi Stadium that I promised. Yeah, still under construction, so not lit up in blue today, but the Great Western Forum. Oh, no worries. Lit up in blue here as part of the Light Up Blue campaign. Gen 4. Did you hear that, Sarah? We don't have to do LAX, but if we could do the Santa Monica Ferris wheel, if possible. Back with you guys here online. We're just coordinating everything so that we can hit as many spots as possible before they turn off the lights or before the weather makes us leave. So we're not going to head over to LAX for now, but I can tell you that the pylons over there are lit up in blue. I'm looking over there right now. I copy you, Jack. Go ahead. I copied you. We're en route to Santa Monica right now. Ten four, Jack. Because the Universal one seems to be time critical, do you want us to do Santa Monica, Universal, and then downtown? Because downtown, I think, will stay up longer than 9. Ten four. What is that? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, it looks like that's a heart, though, so that may still be part of it. Perhaps we just need to watch it here for a moment, and then it'll turn. And for everyone watching, we just stopped by the forum. We took a quick peek at SoFi Stadium, and now we've made our way over to the Santa Monica Pier. We were told that the Ferris wheel here at Pacific Park is also supposed to be blue. Currently, we see a heart, which has been part of this support for our healthcare workers. So even though it's not blue, it is still part of that theme. You can see that it's lit up now like an American flag. If you can just make out the blue there for the stars, and then the red and white for the stripes. So we'll just watch it here for just about a minute to see if it does turn blue. Assignment desk, we're at the pier and waiting to see if it switches. I did not. Must have opened on its own. Yeah. Will do. So we need to do downtown, but then we also need to do Universal. And Universal may shut its lights off at 9. So I'm thinking, if possible, we can just scoot in there to the Cahuenga Pass, get a quick look at Universal, and then head to downtown. They weren't when we first stopped by because it was too early. We stopped there at like 7:40, and they weren't doing it till 8. So they may have them now. So we can take a quick peek, and then that way we can catch them before they turn it off and then go to downtown. Yeah, we are actually. We're in Century City. Sure. Can we stop by UCLA, Sarah, on the way over there? Will do. And we're now pulling up to UCLA. Going to do a pit stop here. We're going to look at Poly Pavilion, see if it's lit up in blue. We're not going to hang out here too long. Just get 30 seconds of that before moving on to our next location. I do see a little bit of blue back here, so I think that's what we're looking for. Then we'll do a wide shot here. Again, UCLA. And we're moving on. Yeah, I don't think they have it lit up, Jack. The only building we found was that one structure on the east side. Yeah, no problem. We're gonna, because of the time, we're gonna peek at Universal and then head to downtown. Yes, it is. And I'm gonna just quickly say some words in Spanish for our viewers from our sister station, Telemundo. Buenas noches de nuevo desde el helicóptero. Yo soy Eliana Moreno junto con mi piloto Saro Garabetian, Saro Garabetian, en rumbo a los estudios universales. Al momento estamos sobre el área de West Hollywood. Empezamos nuestro viaje en Anaheim, donde fuimos al estadio de los Angels y de ahí fuimos a Knott's Berry Farm en Buena Park. De ahí fuimos al Coliseo y al estadio del Banco de California. Luego de ahí fuimos al Forum en inglés en Inglewood y de ahí fuimos al muelle de Santa Mónica y ahora vamos en rumbo, como les repito, a los estudios universales y de ahí vamos a ir al centro de Los Ángeles y todo esto es para ver cuáles edificios están iluminados en el color azul. Y es un homenaje, es un honor para todos los trabajadores esenciales que están combatiendo el coronavirus, no solamente aquí en el sur de California, pero en toda la nación y en todo el mundo. La campaña es una campaña nacional, empezó hoy a las 8 de la noche, pero va a seguir cada jueves. Entonces el próximo jueves también van a ver que los edificios aquí en el condado de Los Ángeles y en el condado de Orange van a estar alumbrados en el color azul. Y como les repito, es para mostrarles, honor y la apreciación a los trabajadores esenciales que están combatiendo el coronavirus. Si usted quiere participar en esta campaña, pueden vestirse de azul cada jueves o pueden decorar sus casas, la puerta de su casa, las ventanas de su casa con el color azul. Y eso, les repito, es cada jueves, empezando desde hoy hasta que esperamos que veamos el final de este virus que nos ha afectado aquí a nosotros en el condado de Los Ángeles, pero también en todo el mundo. Oh, the big one. I'm back with you guys here in English. We're just coming over Universal Studios. We were told that their lights would stay on till 9, so we're gonna start our search here to figure out which ones are the ones that they have lit up in honor of the Light Up Blue campaign. And it looks like it is in fact, the Hogwarts land here, the Universal, the Harry Potter themed land here at Universal Studios. Again, this is all part of the Light It Blue campaign to honor the essential workers, specifically the healthcare workers during the coronavirus pandemic. A number of buildings, iconic buildings here in the LA and Orange County areas are lit up in blue, and this is a national campaign, so throughout the country, some of those major landmarks are lit up in blue, again in unison to, even at a time when we may feel alone because we're at home by ourselves, to let us feel like we are still a part of something and a part of this group that is coming together starting today at 8 o'clock on this Thursday and every Thursday to show some solidarity. If you would like to participate in this campaign, you're invited to wear blue every Thursday, or you can also decorate the outside of your home in blue, your front door, your windows, to show honor and just gratitude towards our healthcare workers. Assignment desk, Universal Studios. Thank you. Alrighty, Sarah, we can move to DTLA. And we're just arriving to downtown. There's a few buildings that we're going to look at here. We've got the U.S. Bank Tower. City Hall, I see, is lit up in blue. We've also got the Wilshire Grand. And Staples Center, the Convention Center, LA Live, they all should be lit up in blue. So we're going to fly around and we're going to capture that for you. And we'll talk about each one as we go along. Sarah, would you like to start at City Hall? Or are you going to head to the south first? Left? Okay, cool. Alrighty, so I'm going to start here on the Wilshire Grand, the tallest building in downtown, and it's the tallest because of that spire there at the top. But if I zoom in here, you can actually see that there's a heart, and it says, "Thank you, healthcare workers." Can't quite see it on this side, but as we come around and use Chopper 4 Alpha, we'll get a better look at that. But you can see that it is lit up in blue. So I'll try to get you that shot here as Saro brings the helicopter around. And you should just be able to make out the thank you. And it says, "Thank you, medical workers." Pardon me. Thank you, medical workers. Again, Wilshire Grand here in downtown LA. And now I'm going to move the shot over to Staples Center, which is on the southern end here of the buildings in downtown. Building there right in the center is going to be Staples Center. I'll push in on that. That is where the Kings play, the Lakers, the Clippers, and of course we have major concerts here. Always a very busy place, but of course it's been a lot quieter lately because of the coronavirus epidemic. And just past that, just to the north of it, is LA Live and the Microsoft Theater. You may remember seeing images of Xbox Plaza and the LA Live Center here during the Kobe Bryant memorials. This whole area here was just covered in roses and memorabilia from fans who just simply wanted to show their love for Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gianna and the other people that passed tragically in that helicopter crash a few months back. So that is a area that was very busy just a few months ago, and now there's nobody out here because everyone is hopefully safer at home and trying to maintain that social distance. The Microsoft Theater is just to the east of that. You see there the Microsoft logo. Again, normally a busy area, busy spot, but because of the coronavirus, everything has changed. But we hope that once everything gets back to normal, that all of these businesses will start to see people out here again, like what we are used to seeing. Let me push in on that one more time. I don't think I held it long enough. You can really see the blue down here on this part of LA. And just one more look at Staples here. And then I think Saro's going to take us over to City Hall and the U.S. Bank Tower after this. So let me swing the camera over there. We're going to take another look here at the Wilshire Grand. Pardon me, I'm fixing my roll there. I'm the shooter up here if you haven't noticed that by now. That's why I'm giving myself all these camera instructions here, zooming in, pushing in. You can just make out the heart there right in the center. This is usually a very busy hotel, bar and restaurant, and you can see it's actually fenced off right now. But every night, especially on a night like tonight, a Thursday night, it would usually be packed with people. Get that again? Okay. Sure. Okay, so we're going to go back to the Wilshire Grand here for just a moment, guys. We want to capture the thank you medical workers sign one more time. There's the heart, and then in a moment you'll see it say thank you. And then it says medical workers, which is the reason for all of this. This Light Up Blue campaign is a way to thank our medical workers, our healthcare workers, our essential workers during this time. You see it there? Thank you. Medical workers. And there you go, back on the heart. So again, that's the Wilshire Grand Hotel, located in downtown LA. And now I'm going to move the camera over to the U.S. Bank Building, also known as the Library Tower. It used to be the tallest building in downtown until the Wilshire Grand came along. It's about 1,000 feet tall, I believe. Again, lit up in blue as part of the Light Up Blue campaign to honor our healthcare workers during this coronavirus crisis. Cool. And then the next building coming up is going to be, it's a shorter building, and it's going to be City Hall. There it is. And as you can see, the rain continues to fall down here in downtown LA, and really everywhere that we've flown tonight, it has been raining. We started our flight out of Pacoima, went down to Orange County and the Anaheim area, and it's been raining the entire time. Oh yeah, the fountain is blue, so let me push in on that. Saru just noticed that. The fountain here at the park is also lit up in blue. We fly around the city 5 days a week, so we've gotten familiar with the way things are supposed to look, and so when we see that something is a different color, we know that it's participating in this Light It Blue campaign. There's another building nearby. It's going to be the Music Center, which is near the Walt Disney Concert Hall, and we understand that's going to be lit up in blue as well. So I'm going to move the camera over there here in just a moment. Let's see, moving it over there right now. Oh, there it is. Perfect. I think this is part of it, right? The fountain. The Arthur J. Will Memorial Fountain. Thank you, Jack Noyes, at our assignment desk. That was the name of that fountain. And this building is the Music Center that I was just talking about, and I think that their participation is going to be that cross there, just on the north side of the building. Oh yeah, that is blue as well. So Saru just found this other building that is also lit up in blue. We had a list of buildings that we knew were going to participate in the Light It Blue campaign, but as we've been flying along, we've been finding additional buildings that are participating, so we're trying to get those for you guys as well. I'm going to move over to the train station, Union Station. Yes, Jack, there was a cross, and that was in front of the Music Center. Yeah, no problem. We're going to move over to Union Station because I believe they may be participating. With the camera, it picks it up a little bit more like purple, but to the naked eye, it does look blue. So this is going to be Union Station. Sure. could we head back over to Staples? Cool. I'm gonna do a quick hit or look live for Telemundo. La campaña nacional para mostrar. Okay, cool. Let's see. Just gonna think about what I'm gonna say real quick. Estamos, buenas noches desde el helicóptero. Estamos sobre el centro de Los Ángeles, sobre Staples Center y Live. Dos edificios que están participando en una campaña nacional llamada Light Blue o a ver, 90. Okay. Usually about 2 o'clock. Keep it at 2? Okay. Oh, you're gonna go around. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, perfect. Yeah, because otherwise the water's gonna fill it up. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. Okay, take 1. 3, 2, 1. Estamos sobre el centro de Los Ángeles, sobre Staples Center y LA Live. Dos edificios que... sorry, I messed it up. Okay. Take 2. 3, 2, 1. Buenas noches desde el helicóptero. Estamos sobre el centro de Los Ángeles, sobre Staples Center y LA Live, dos edificios aquí en el centro de Los Ángeles que están participando en una campaña nacional llamada Light It Blue o Iluminar en Azul. Es una campaña nacional que empezó... Sorry, I messed that up. I need to think about what I'm going to say that way I don't mess up. because otherwise it's going to take me like 6 takes. Estamos sobre el centro de Los Ángeles, sobre Staples, los edificios participando en una campaña nacional. Light blue o alumbrar en azul. Es una campaña que muestra agradecimiento a los trabajadores esenciales durante la crisis de coronavirus. Varios de los edificios aquí en Los Ángeles y en el condado de Orange están alumbrados en azul, y si usted gusta participar en esta campaña, los invitamos a vestirse de azul o decorar las puertas de sus casas o ventanas en azul el próximo jueves. Lo importante es, okay, cool. I know what I want to say. Yay, now it's a matter of saying it. Okay, take 3. 3, 2, 1. Buenas noches desde el helicóptero. Estamos sobre el centro de Los Ángeles, sobre Staples Center y LA Live. Son 2 edificios aquí en el centro de Los Ángeles que están participando en una campaña nacional llamada Light Blue o iluminar en azul. Es una campaña que empezó en... Sorry, I don't want to talk about where it started because then I'm going to get myself into a rabbit hole. Es una campaña para mostrar. Okay, let me do that again. Take 4. 3, 2, 1. Buenas noches desde el helicóptero. Estamos sobre el centro de Los Ángeles, sobre Staples Center y LA Live. Son 2 edificios que están participando en una campaña nacional llamada Light Blue o iluminar en azul. Es una campaña que muestra su agradecimiento a los trabajadores esenciales durante el crisis de coronavirus. Varios edificios aquí en Los Ángeles y en el condado de Orange están iluminados en azul para mostrar su apoyo a los trabajadores. Si usted gusta participar en esta campaña, los invitamos a vestirse de azul o decorar las puertas o ventanas de sus casas en azul el próximo jueves. Reportando desde el centro de Los Ángeles, desde el helicóptero, yo soy Eliana Moreno, Telemundo 52. Got it. Thank you. Alrighty, desk, I did it. Take 4. 4. Hey, just like NBC. There you go. Yeah. Cool. Would you give me an orbit of Will Sugarand? Yeah, the hotel there with the heart. Thank you. Yeah, no, you got it. I get it, because when it's tight, you can barely read it. So I think if we keep it wide, it'll work better. A wide shot is good, because when we're too tight, you can't really read the words as well. Yeah, I think this is a perfect length. You can orbit, because then we can get the other side too, because it says it on the other side as well. I'm hoping to catch it one more time on the south side. So if you want to like slow down a little bit, because it just changed on the north side. And they'll flash the heart a few times. There it is. Cool, I think we got it. Let me check in. Desk, are you good with that, or would you like another? Will do. Thank you, Sarah. We can go to the Rose Bowl. And I believe we're still streaming. So for those of you who are still watching, we of course thank you for your viewership. That last building that we just shot was the Wilshire Grand in downtown LA. It's a hotel. There's a restaurant and bar on top. Usually when we fly by, it's a busy area, busy restaurant. So we always wave at some of the customers, and they always like to see News Chopper 4 Alpha and Bravo fly by. So it's always really neat. It's something we look forward to every time we fly through the downtown area. But of course, right now it's shut down because just essential businesses are the ones that can stay open. And of course, if you've got a favorite restaurant that you can patronize during this time by ordering takeout, please do so. A lot of businesses depend upon your business during this time. And hopefully, once everything gets back to normal, you'll actually be able to sit down and eat a meal there in person. But for now, we'll do what we can, right? We're all in this together. So we're leaving the downtown area, just passing by Dodgers. And of course, Dodger fans, I'm sorry. Of course, no Dodgers games right now. There would be if the season were up and running like normal. But currently, the stadium is actually undergoing some construction. You can't really see it too well because it might be a little bit dark. But I'll push in on it here as we continue to fly towards the Rose Bowl. But Dodger Stadium, I have noticed they've been working on the parking lot, which is great news for when everything gets back up and running. I can tell you that the parking lot's going to be brand new, and you'll be able to park there and enjoy a Dodgers game. And the parking lot, portions of it, though, they are being rented out by some of the rental companies, so there are cars in the lot. And if you drive by and you're wondering what those are, just like at Angel Stadium and even at the Santa Anita Racetrack, they're renting out their lots to some of the rental companies because business is down for them as well. So they're using that as storage for some of those vehicles. But we're leaving Dodgers now, headed over to the Rose Bowl. We're going to see what they're doing to participate in this Light It Blue campaign, and we'll be there in just a few minutes. I don't think so. Yeah. I believe so, yeah. Yes. So we're just coming into the Pasadena area where there's a hill here in the way, and then as soon as we clear the hill, we will get to the Rose Bowl. Now, I have to tell you, the Rose Bowl, a lot of people like to come here to do their morning workouts or workouts after work, to walk around I'm sorry, walk around the park. But I can tell you that that is shut down at this time, again, because of the coronavirus crisis. So we're just coming overhead, and we'll see if they're lit up in blue as part of this Lighted Blue campaign. At first glance, it doesn't look like it, but we're gonna bring News Chopper 4 Alpha all the way around just to make sure we're not missing anything. And I'm not seeing any blue lights. Assignment desk, Alpha's over the Rose Bowl, and not seeing any blue lights here. The main thing? Can we look at the front of the Rose Bowl one more time? That sign that says Rose Bowl, we'll just make sure. So for those of you watching, I'm in constant communication with our assignment desk back at the station, and so they're telling me that the sign here at the front should be lit up in blue, so we're going to come around and we're going to take a look, make sure we didn't miss anything. And there you go. That may be blue, but it looks like some of the letters are actually out, so maybe that's why it wasn't as visual to us at first. But the words rose and bowl may actually be blue. It will do. Will do. Alrighty, so we looked at the Rose Bowl, and the letters might be blue. It's tough to tell. A couple of them aren't working, so that may be why it's not as obvious to us. But we promised we would take another look at the Coliseum, at the LA Coliseum. So we're gonna head there one more time to see if perhaps they got their lights up and running, because we were expecting them to have those up by 8. And by the time we rolled by, it looks like they still weren't on. So we're gonna take another look, and we'll be there in just a few minutes. And just in case you joined us late and you're wondering, what are all these blue buildings about? It's all part of a national campaign called the Lighted Blue campaign, or hashtag Lighted Blue if you want to hashtag it on your social media. It is a national campaign. New York is participating, Texas, Boston, etc. And of course, we here in LA are participating as well by lighting up some of our most iconic buildings in the color blue. We first started in Orange County. We looked at Angel Stadium, and then Knott's Berry Farm, and then we made our way over to the USC area. We looked at the Coliseum. We looked at the Bank of California Stadium before heading over to the Forum, And I can tell you that the pylons at LAX are also blue, even though we didn't stop there. We then made our way to the Santa Monica Pier. They weren't lit up in blue, but they did have their own unique tribute to the healthcare workers. And then after that, we took a quick peek at UCLA and then Universal Studios, where the Hogwarts land is lit up in blue, before making our way over to downtown LA, where we hit a few buildings. We looked at the LA City Hall, the US Bank Tower, the Wilshire Grand, as well as LA Live, Microsoft Theater, and Staples Center. And now we're kind of doubling back because we looked at the Coliseum before. Oh, I skipped the Rose Bowl. We did look at the Rose Bowl. We're doubling back a little bit. We're going to head back to the Coliseum because we were there earlier, but they weren't lit up yet. So we want to take just a second look to see if perhaps the lights are up and running now. Again, this is all to honor our healthcare workers who are doing such a great job going to work every day under these incredibly hard circumstances. So we, of course, thank them very much for everything they're doing. And, of course, our county of LA and Orange County as well. We're just all showing our solidarity with them by lighting up some of these buildings blue. And next Thursday, you can expect to see a repeat. So you will see these buildings where it will again be lit up in blue, as will perhaps people's homes around your neighborhood. And if you want to participate, you can do that too. Next Thursday and the Thursday after that, etc. You can light up your home in blue. You can decorate your front door. You can decorate your windows. Of course, do everything from a social distance. And if you want to dress up in blue, you can do that as well. So if you want to participate in your own way, you can do that from the comfort of your home. And of course, it will all be to show your appreciation for our healthcare workers. I see something blue over there, but that might be a sign. Hard to tell from this distance. There's the Bank of California Stadium, which is just to the south of the... Okay, yeah, they shut it down. Oh yeah, the flames out. Yeah, that could have been. Perhaps they didn't have anything to light it blue with. But it's okay, we appreciate their participation. And here's the Coliseum, like we promised. There was a flame that was burning when we came by the first time. That's now out, and we don't notice any blue lights, so looks like we might have missed it. But again, this is going to take place next Thursday as well, so hopefully we'll be able to bring you those images next Thursday as well. And then the Bank of California Stadium, which was lit up earlier, has now shut its lights off as well. The lights were really only expected to be on from 8 to 9, so that is why they're out. But the lights in downtown, they're still shining bright, nice and blue. You see the, yes, I'm good. Okay. Right there. Right there. There you go. Alrighty. Well, thank you, Sarah. And thank you to everyone who has tuned in to watch our live stream as we made our aerial tour here of LA County and Orange County as we flew to all these buildings that are lit up in blue. I'm going to check in with my assignment desk here in the next minute. And if I don't talk to you again, we hope you tune in for the NBC4 News at 11 p.m. See you then.